Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. So today we'll be making this fun stand for the foil quill pens, and I'm gonna start with the question, where do you store them? And I used to store them in these boxes that they came originally, and it's always in the box and it's not visible what you have, which box has what. So I decided to create something like a display. It's a nice and quick way to create something, nothing too fancy, but I wanted something functional. So this is what I came up with. Quite easy to make, doesn't cost much. So the supplies that you need is the frame from Dollar Tree, some glue, the pen holders, some of these rocks from Dollar Tree, a pen, X-Acto knife, your vinyl, ruler, some scrap paper, and chipboard, hot glue, and that's pretty much it. So first things first is you can use this piece to mark your placement of the pen holders because it fits perfectly here. The other piece of paper you need to trace the corners over here. So let's put this back in here. Okay, so what I did is I made sure to put this on the end because it's already straight, because I want it to be straight over here. This one already has an angle and this part will go straight. So just place it straight like this and then draw around it, either on this side or on this side, doesn't matter. Let's see. Okay. That's it. Not much. Then decide how far do you want this to the end. I'm leaving a little bit over here so I can have my cords go inside, so it's not gonna be too thin, so the cords can get in. So you just decide how much do you want. I would be like this much, and then cut this piece out and see, like this. And if you like it, I like it. That's it. Of course, it's a little bit too far over here, so you just trim it to your likings, and that's it. Then you will, when you're done with this sort of a template, you can cut it out of the chipboard. This is the chipboard that I have, and I think it's like 0.2 points or something, so it's a little thin. So I actually doubled it to make it stronger. So here are my two pieces that I've cut, identical pieces, and this is how they're gonna look over here. Okay, and then of course I again doubled it, and I just cut it to the same height as these pieces, because when these pieces go in, you will need the backing. And that's it. another one in, and will be quite nice. So before we do that, of course, instead of using this part, but you can use this, I used another piece of paper to decide where I want my pen holder to be. And I just decided that I wanted about 2 inches from the top, like this. I just placed the ruler and I placed my little pen holders and just draw around it. And that's it. So this one is an extra one. It's a little bit on the side because I finally received this brand new one, battery operated one. Haven't even opened it yet. I just literally received it. So I want this one to be on the bottom, and since it doesn't have any cords, it can be on the bottom, and I don't have to hide the cords on the back over here, and it can just be right here. So then, once you have this, of course, you can leave this blank and just place the pen holders just on the plastic or acrylic, and just have these pen holders over here without any vinyl or anything like this. It would be like this. And of course you can use any pattern paper, pretending this is pattern paper. You can always slide in and out and change out the looks, but I'm not gonna be changing out the looks. So I'll be using vinyl, of course. So you can have it this way, and you know, you can always interchange how you want your pen holders to be. I want mine on the same level, but you can do whatever you want. And you know, that would be a lot easier, a lot faster. No need for vinyls. It's gonna be a lot cheaper if you just put pattern paper, this stuff on top, little bit on the back work, and that's it. So next is, even though this frame has an angle, well, when I put my pens on here, I don't want it to be too heavy and tip over. It shouldn't, but I decided to add these rocks because they're $1, inexpensive, to the bottom over here. So it creates a weight, and I know for sure it's not gonna, you know, tip over or anything, even if I push it a little bit. So all you need to do is have some hot glue ready, and I'm just gonna take this out. And you can place as little as you want or as much as you want. You can place them around and see where you like them, or just go with it and hot glue it however you want. These are not gonna be visible unless you leave it open. Then they're gonna be visible a little bit from the bottom. That way you can maybe create a design or something, but I will be just placing them normally, randomly. Make sure to leave enough space for your chipboard over here, and that's it. So I'm gonna glue these with the hot glue, and that's it. Okay, so now I got my weight, and it holds really nicely. Even though I push it, it still stays, so I really like it. So next, let's put these things on the back. Don't forget, this frame has protective plastic to protect it from scratches. Well, since I'm putting the vinyl all over it, I don't need this plastic. So I'm just gonna take it off all the way. If you're just using it like this, you can keep it till you actually done with everything. Okay. So then just glue those how you want it with whatever glue you want. I think I'll be using this maybe with a little bit of hot glue so it holds right away, because this will cure over time. So hot glue will just keep it in place, but mostly I want this one to really secure it nicely. So I'm gonna glue it real quick and I'll be right back. Okay, now it's all ready, and let's put some vinyl on it. So of course I already cut the piece out, and I already put the design on here to make sure it's straight. You can always eyeball it and just place it this way, but I kind of wanted to make sure that my circles kind of really straight on here, or almost straight. So I just drew it. This is the part I just placed it, measured it, and drew it. So now I will cut these holes out before I start placing them here in this one, and then I'll just place it this way and start wrapping around, and then I will get another piece and wrap around everywhere here. Okay, I've cut the pieces out. Originally I only did one, but as you can see I have two right now on the bottom, because we've got a tip, interchangeable tip to put over here. So I was thinking I have a couple extra holders, so I can just have one more designated for the tip. So this way I've cut two pieces, and now we'll just have to peel this part off, the backing, and secure it to the front over here. Then of course I will cut pieces away to make sure I can fold over and hide the raw edges like this, and I will cut another piece to cover this backing. Okay, so this is how it looks halfway wrapped, and now I'm just gonna wrap from here to here, and that's it, almost done. Okay, so this is how it looks when I wrapped it all the way. And now all I need to do is to put these pen holders in here. Well, that's it. I've added a few rhinestones around the pen holders right here, and that's it. Pretty nice, not hard to make, and it's pretty functional, so I like it how it turned out. Of course, other adjustments or improvements can be made, but it's good for me right now. Well, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please click the like button and don't forget to subscribe. Share across the social media and your friends, and I will see you in the next video.